I would definitely have to say that one of the major things that was never a part of the Star Wars sequel trilogy are, of course, the characters of Rey, Finn, and Poe working together as a team just like Han, Luke, and Leia did in the original trilogy that will be a thing in Episode 9. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, what's really interesting about J.J. Abrams is that he will be providing a lot of land battles as well as space battle sequences in this movie, and of course scenes between both Kylo Ren and of course Rey, and exactly how they're going to be used in this major lightsaber duel to come in Episode 9. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this movie when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which has all to do with one of the sets that actually do include both Daisy Ridley, Oscar Isaac, and John Boyega. Specifically, a description of Rey on board on one of the Millennium Falcon set pieces portrayed by Daisy Ridley in space over a green world being chased by multiple TIE fighters. It's described that Rey is on board of the Falcon with Poe and Finn, with them trying to take out as many TIEs as possible. Another goes over 2 TIE fighters shooting missiles at the back of the Falcon, right near the engine, causing it to be shot down as it falls down toward the surface of the green planet. It said that Rey warns both Poe and Finn to brace for impact as they make a crash landing. This is where a scene will follow involving Rey repairing parts of the Falcon, and also matches up with a set piece of the rear of the Falcon being damaged, with Daisy Ridley exchanging dialogue with Oscar Isaac and John Boyega while she is using tool prop pieces to fix the Millennium Falcon. So I really want to go over a couple of parts about this that are getting me very interested in this movie, and, well, quite honestly, a little concerned about what's to come for the Millennium Falcon in Star Wars Episode 9. Now, could this be a little bit of foreshadowing, a little hint, if you will, of what's going to happen to the Millennium Falcon at the very end of this movie? Now, first things first, I gotta say, what sounds so great about this is both Rey, Poe, and Finn on board of the Millennium Falcon working together as a team, taking out TIE fighters one by one. However, they're too late at a certain point in time when the TIE fighters launch a couple of missiles toward the back of the actual Falcon near the engine, causing the engine to foul and pretty much land down toward one of the mysterious green worlds in Episode 9, preparing for a crash landing. Now, this is where I think the actual chaotic scenes are going to take place during one of the major space battles in Episode 9. It's been said that there's going to be a total of 3 space battle sequences in this movie, one of which is going to be minor and the other 2 being major. So with that being said, what green world are we on? Could this very well be the planet that is going to be the actual, narrative for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, also known as Batuu? It's very possible. Now, the Millennium Falcon, this is where things get very intriguing, involving both Rey, Poe, and Finn, is that Daisy Ridley was actually on set not too long ago where she was actually performing an acting session with both Oscar Isaac and John Boyega, where she's using tools against one of the pieces of the Millennium Falcon itself, repairing the actual Millennium Falcon ship. So this is not only a great demonstration of showing us exactly, what these 3 characters can do together and when it comes to teamwork and what they could really do against the First Order, and it also takes me back to Star Wars A New Hope, where both, of course, Han and Luke Skywalker are on those turrets within the Millennium Falcon, while Leia is elsewhere. That's what I love about it so much. I think that when we look at everything involving Episode 9, the fact that J.J. Abrams is just trying to bring all these characters together and bring them on a massive adventure that's really going to collide them with the First Order, and the fact that the Millennium Falcon is going to actually make a crash landing and gets hit and damaged, severely damaged by the way, by a couple of TIE fighters shooting missiles at their engine of it, falling down toward this green world. I think it tells us that something bad may be on the horizon of what's going to happen to the Millennium Falcon, or maybe Rey is actually going to repair it and make it a far better ship than ever before, for all we know. Now, this is the thing here. We do know that just like Anakin Skywalker, Rey knows how to fix a lot of things out there. Not only will she be fixing the Falcon now, but she will also be reforging the Anakin Skywalker lightsaber. So you can really see what JJ is trying to do. This seems like yet another gotcha moment, right? It seems like at first, you know, you think the Falcon's going to be destroyed because it gets shot at, you know, the engine fails, there's an explosion, the Falcon begins to pretty much fall down to the surface of this mysterious jungle world. I have new designs of the Falcon. Does this mean that Rey is actually going to alter the appearance of it? Or is there going to be a massive time jump in this movie, perhaps where we get an epilogue and we do see like the Falcon, what it looks like, let's say for example 5 years after the war conflict between the First Order and the Resistance is over? And there's really a lot of possibilities at hand here. Anyways guys, drop a comment below, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.